I'm pretty sure I'm on a watch list if I haven't been my whole life, but you know what? I'm gonna go down swinging. America used to give out books on eugenics to married couples for how to live their life. I have one from 1924, and guess what's in it? This is the title of the book. If you don't believe me, go ahead and Google it for yourself. Copyright 1924. Now, what's this? Autism! A mental condition marked by morbid daydreaming. Now go ahead, and if you still think MMR vaccine causes autism, go Google when it came out. Y'all seem to really like this book, which, if you've ever seen Blues Brothers, you're gonna understand. It seems to have been written by an Illinois Nazi. Because... go ahead and pause to read if you want. I could sit here and read all this out to you guys, but I have a feeling that would take a while and you wouldn't want to hear it. So if you just want to pause, go ahead and read the bullshit. Although it is funny, there are some relatively feminist concepts in here. I will admit. They're later in the book. I'll have to find them specifically because I understand you're not going to believe me unless I read it out very specifically. So yeah. Go buy old books. If you don't believe me, go ahead and Google it for yourself. Copyright 1924. Now let's go over the 2 paths of adolescence for the male. Yeah. Oh, women, if you're not good at literature, you'll be an outcast by 40. Also, apparently, adolescence used to be considered up to 21. And menstruation, you were thought of a witch! You gotta be shitting me. Now we come to a problem that is really serious. There are many names for it, some of them good, others bad. The more common names are master, secret vice, or self-abuse. By this we mean the willful loss of those fluids which we have just learned such vital importance in building up the body. There are at least 3 physical results that will show the damage of self-abuse. The first is retarded development of the body. Then the muscles will tend to be less strong. Weariness of the boy. Want to hear what it has to say about the state laws on marriage and how they relate to eugenics? Some of our states have already passed laws which prohibit marriage in such cases where it is evident that no lasting good to the state or nation will result from the union. They require a physical certificate from those contemplating matrimony, or no marriage license will be issued. A marriage license cannot be issued in Wisconsin without a thorough medical examination. Connecticut, Minnesota, and Kansas prohibit the marriage of couples, either of whom is feeble-minded or epileptic. Delaware, Maine, and Vermont forbid the marriage of a pauper. That's the end of the sentence. Which means poor person. In such a law, the significance of heredity is ignored, and the importance placed on environment. Michigan makes it a felony punishable by fine and imprisonment to contract marriage while suffering with a venereal disease. It is a sad fact, however, that these laws are not universal. It is equally regrettable that laws for the prevention of socially undesirable marriages have never been and are not now systemically enforced. Nothing has been done to prevent persons forbidden to marry from going outside the jurisdiction of the state and their evading the consequence of the law. Eugenic laws must be enforced and at the same time be supplemented by other laws making null and void all marriages so contracted. This is sounding quite familiar, to be honest. And this book is 100 years old.